to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ready? From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. From the gun, Richardson. That's caught by the first-round pick, Kyler Warren. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on that while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
2nd and 10. Ready? Out of shotgun, Richardson. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Ready. 3rd down. They need 5. Richardson gonna look to throw. He's gonna have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Set.
On play action, Richardson. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And he will get into the end zone. Alec Pierce. Touchdown Colts. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Colts come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught down the field is Burks. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
Handoff now for Harvey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A run once more. That's Harvey. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Ready? Go!
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Ready? X79 Broncos. Go!
Richardson operating from the pistol. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Denver first down. They'll throw. It's Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Nix from the gun on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's 3rd and 4.
19 tight, 19 tight. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Now Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's 1. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Ready?
To throw, it's Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Okay, ready?
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, Time has expired here in the opening quarter. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it 3rd and 10.
Ready, break. Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he gets him out of danger and then some, up past the 20-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
A 1st down throw for Nix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harvey. He's inside the 35. And he will score. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, has been the case this entire 1st half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
2nd and 11. Now Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson. Able to find Pittman. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
That's good.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Now, faking the give, moving to his left. He's going to run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Big alert, big alert. Buffalo 18. Let go.
Richardson to throw. Under pressure, now he's going to go down. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts.
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and coverage has been tight. Pass rush is getting home. Back-to-back sacks.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 8, Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm chilling, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Space the racks on a camouflage building.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hold on, set.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Forced out wide. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Hold on, set. Ready.
2nd down. Nix. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. He's got it. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 59 yards.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then...
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Colts have got it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson. He completes this one to Mallory. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second down at the 15-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. Taylor loses the football. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got it at the 3. And a big collision there down near the goal line keeps him out of the end zone.
A gain of 3. Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hurt! Go!
On play action. Oh, they're under in a flash, and he lost the football. The Broncos have it. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
On the give, this is Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
39-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Rig alert. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, right?
Throwing, Richardson. Open man downfield. It's Warren. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On first down, it's Richardson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Let's go.
On second down, Richardson. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
10 yards to go.
Ready?
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
Cowboys.
Now Richardson. Forced out wide. He keeps it up. And he will score! Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Colts are able to edge a bit closer. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's second and a couple.
Here we go. Let's go.
They go right back to Taylor. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Indianapolis.
For a Colts.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Second down at the 38-yard line.
Go. Ready.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
On the tackle.
65.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now on third and long. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
A 58-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Colts are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. This is Harvey. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
It's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A first down throw for Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Broncos. Now Nick's going to look to throw. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Richardson to throw it here on first down. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and let's see what he can do after the catch.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
To throw, it's Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, And instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Hill's trying to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Again, it's Harvey. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. 3rd and 11. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 29-yard line.
Hey, check that.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
36-yard line.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
Made at the 38-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
Cowboy 80.
That's good for a Colts.
They go play action. It's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. He's across midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
For a Colts.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Second down throw for Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
He'll check this one down to Taylor. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down.
Here's Richardson. Right side, that is hauled goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready.
Now here's second and goal.
7 Pirates. 70. 19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
Taylor.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead...
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. Raider now on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Colts are able to cut the deficit to 10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Open is Husband downfield. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. And he's into the end zone. Evan Ingram, touchdown Denver. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Hurt. See the ball. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can hit them apart.
And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Hey, 60 average, 60 average.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Pushed out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Again, it's Jones. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 21. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. And he's pushed to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with a fake spike, but it does not pan out.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
That is caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts. For Daniel Jones, he had 70 regular season touchdown passes as a Giant. This is first with Indy. Here's a 2-point try. Jones bringing the offense to the line.
The Colts will line up.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Snap on first and 10. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's taken in. It's the Colts have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Quick throw, taken in, And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Now it is 1st and goal. Now, Jones. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
2nd and goal.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield. Get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Gun, it's Jones. And he will score! Game on! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
2-point conversion.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. He'll swing that out wide. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. With Harvey. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop, but never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's got another one. Evan Ingram took down Denver. 3 touchdowns for the game, his first 3 of the year.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll take a deep shot for down. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Just 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
Second down and 3. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Next, from the gun on 3rd down. He'll look deep here for Burks. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
That's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Broncos 55, Colts 45. Will Lutz to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
At the 36-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. Throwing, Jones. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He was covered by
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Third down and 9. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
Let's go now.
To throw, it's Jones. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. You got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
If you didn't know, better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And motherfuckers